Hello, bring you back. Try and find some half decent light. No, that's horrible. Oh, strip lighting. Right, you lot, you're so impatient. Making me come out in the garage and do the exhaust and stuff. Right, it got to about 2 o'clock today. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I thought, right, that's it, I'm going out in the garage. So I've had a good afternoon. I've taken off the old system and stuffed that in my silver shed, and I have taken off all the hangery, brackety, footresty things, stripped them down to nothing, wire brushed them, wire wheeled them, painted them. I've done all the little bits black and little bits silver. You can have a look. I'll show you the new system that I haven't put on yet, but I'll be putting that on tomorrow, Sunday. So right then, so I've taken off the exhaust system, pulled out the little gaskets. All came off fine because obviously a week or so ago I made sure all the bolts worked. Okay, these foot peg thing, whatever you call them, foot peg bracket exhaust hanger, and basically took them both off, stripped them all down, took the rubbers off, took all the fittings out, and I've sprayed them with wheel silver, 3 or 4 coats with the heater going. I've replaced these fasteners with stainless because they're standard sizes, and these ones that aren't standard fasteners, I've stripped them down to bare metal and painted them, done them black. I even did the little set screws that go underneath the pegs, the washers and the spacers that go through this rubber bit. This thing is chrome. I want to replace that, but I'm not quite sure what size. When the exhaust is hanging off it, I'll know what length of bolt I'm going to need for it. So hopefully I'll replace it with a stainless one, or if not, I'll be stripping this and repainting it. So there you go. I couldn't bear to hang the exhaust from something that looked a bit crusty. So obviously I'm going to be doing these at some point, but these were worse looking. It is good fun because there's a tiny spring and a tiny ball bearing and a tiny C-clip or E-clip. That brown colour is copper grease, not rust. Copper slip. So yeah, I'm pleased I've done that. With my OCD, I couldn't bear to put a new exhaust on some crusty hangers. But I'm going to be going through the whole bike and redoing everything. I had a mild urge to do it matte black, but I thought no, this doesn't look stock, but it looks tidy. So anyway, I'll show you the exhaust. Right, well there's the main bit, the silencer, which I think is rather nice looking. Got the old removable baffle, and I think that is going to match my peg hanger. Now I'm going to take it over to the bike now, try and do this without scratching anything out in the dark. Wow, that actually, the texture on that and the colour is pretty much identical to the can. All planned, of course. Right. It's an oval. I think that's 350 millimeters. So it's not too far dissimilar to the old thing. Right, I'm just going to pause so I can show you the rest of it. I don't want to scratch anything. Okay, and there's the rest of the system. I'm not going to unpack any of it. I don't want it to get dirty and scratch, but there's your collector. That's the link pipe. Four headers. Strap and rubber. That's got the plastic coating on the strap and rubber. A lovely packet of fittings. They give you header gaskets, you know what I mean, header gaskets, stainless steel bolts, all your springs and rubber bits, and a little spring puller. Now I went mad and I bought 2 sets of gaskets and 2 sets of bolts, because I actually ordered those before I ordered this exhaust. So I've now got 3 sets of bolts, 3 sets of gaskets, so I'm covered. I've actually used 4 of them bolts already to hang the foot pegs off of. So yeah, I'm not going to get it all out until tomorrow when I actually fit the thing. You even get a tube of exhaust paste sealant. Now, oh, actually, didn't even read it. Silicon exhaust sealant. Excellent. I was thinking this would be that sort of white, chalky, horrible paste, and I was just going to use my own black silicon sealant, which is hiding in there somewhere. Oh, glad I read that. So that's that. Yeah, I did eventually fit a battery tender lead tail, pigtail, because I was using crocodile clips on the battery from that. So I've got that many of these. I've decided to just fit one. I hate it because it's ugly and it sort of spoils things, but I didn't want it just popping out and hanging loose. And where I've got it now, I've got it all heat shrunk and extra thickness on it. It's quite solid. It doesn't move around when you're plugging it in. So that's that. Right, that's handy. I've actually got you sat in the drawer of the roll cab. Right, yeah, good fun this afternoon. I'm glad I've forced myself to come out here and do something. I feel like I've achieved a little step forward. I weighed both exhaust systems complete with all the fittings and bits and pieces. The original exhaust system complete with all its fasteners and bits was 13 kilos, and the Lextech new system complete with all its fittings is 7.5 kilos, which means it's 5.5 kilos lighter. Not a clue what that is in pounds. So I think it's about £8. Anyway, 5.5 kilos lighter. Yeah, great fun today trying to find my tools, because I've now organised everything fantastically and wonderfully. Obviously I keep going to the drawers where things used to be, only to find different things are in there now. So, but it was all worth it because I've got much more room now. So right, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow when I put the new Lextech exhaust system on. I'm looking forward to it. It looks really nice. For a cheap system, or cheap compared to a lot of systems, it looks really well made. But we'll see what happens when I fit it together. See if we get any issues, which if we do, we'll overcome. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with that, and I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, people fitting Lextech systems or just end cans to various bikes, and all the reviews have been positive. That's why I went for this one. So peace and love. I'm Springy. I'll see you tomorrow, which will be Sunday, for fitting the exhaust. I really want to film fitting it, but My fitting videos normally end up an hour long. I might do a bit of a stage by stage fit and then just a sort of report at the end, and we'll have a listen. I didn't film the sound of the standard system because it's already in a couple of my old videos, and nobody wants to hear a Bandit with a silent standard exhaust system on it. What they want to hear is the new system, how that sounds with and without the baffle. So, see you tomorrow. Cheers. I've been Springy.